Hey guys, Casey here with VanTripping.com and Mountain Bluebird. My van right now, I'm sitting in the driver's seat and want to show you one of my favorite mods that I did. I have these the center console in my van, which is fantastic. I enjoy it very much, but it's got a couple problems. One is it's enclosed, and so it gets hot. I'm sitting parked out in the sun right now and it's getting quite hot. And then things like chapstick inside get all soft and gooey and melted. Or something like a sunscreen, you know, you have in there, it gets all gooey, or your pen that you've got in there to, you know, to write with is all, the ink gets all really soft and it just gets really hot. Or one of my favorites, gum. You know, you got gum in there and you go to chew it, it's just really gooey and soft because it's so hot. You know, this probably gets up to, you know, 120, 150 degrees in the sun in this, under this black little case. So here's a simple mod that I did. It's quite easy to do. One is I did install power. So you can see right here, I've got a dual USB power port right in here. So I've got right here a you know, a charger cord. I can plug a couple in here. It's great for things like watches and little GPS devices, even a cell phone or a tablet that you can store in here. It's big enough for that. But I don't want those to get so hot, especially when driving down the road. So you might be able to hear it right now, but I went ahead and you can see these holes. I went ahead and drilled these holes, pulled this tray out, drilled these holes in there, put a little computer fan back there, which you can kind of see in there. And I have a little temperature controller that's also back in here. And that runs on the factory auxiliary battery, so it's not drawing down on the starter battery at all. Same with the USB port there, or my house batteries. And yet that little temperature controller, I have it set to, I think it's around 90 degrees, but I can't remember exactly where it's set. It might have been somewhere between 80 and 90 degrees Fahrenheit. So that turns on automatically, that fan, and just runs, and you can hear it. Right now I can feel the airflow, and believe it or not, that little fan just simply pulling that little bit of air. I actually have it blowing inward, so it pulls air from inside the dash here and it blows it out, so it leaks out around the rim of the case here, and that way I'm not sucking in like a paper or something into this port, you know, something like you got some paper here. So you can see that's kind of getting blown out. It's a little hard to show with that because that's pretty thick and heavy. But anyways, that keeps things like papers and stuff from getting sucked in or anything else getting sucked in. Instead, it's always blowing out. And that way it's pushing that hot air out of there, circulating some fresher, cooler air in. And let me tell you, like I said, it makes a dramatic difference. It's probably, like I said, it never really gets above 100 in here now. So things like chapstick doesn't melt, which is just fabulous. You know, lip, whatever, sunscreen, you know, things like that. So that's my little tip. I hope that's helpful. Certainly, if you have any questions, give me let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to provide more information on like what I bought. All the parts are readily available online, very inexpensive, and there's a pretty easy mod to do. You could probably do this in about a couple of hours, and you could even do it simpler. Instead of drilling these little holes like I did, you could also put like a little screened vent or a louvered vent or something like that in there. Instead, just drill one big hole and just stick that little vent in there, and that'd be even an easier way to do it. Save you all the time of drilling the holes, because the wiring part of it and hooking that all in there really doesn't take long at all. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this. Certainly let me know in your comments if you have any questions or anything else you'd like to know, and be happy to provide any more details and help you out. And with that, hope you all have a great day. Get out there and enjoy your vans and camping and nature and everything else. All right, they have to offer. All right, bye now.